Hi, my name is Dr. Katina Simmons. I'm the optometrist and the new owner of Grizzled Eye Care, formerly the office of Dr. Joel Zuckerbaum. I would like to welcome you and your family to make an appointment today for an eye exam. Even though the name has changed, we are still providing the same family-friendly eye care as Dr. Z. We are located at 8 North Main Street in Jewett City. You can also find Grizzled Eye Care on Facebook and send us a message. Don't forget that eye exams correlate to your whole body health too. It's not just new glasses and contacts. So come see me, Dr. Katina Simmons, at the all-new Grizzled Eye Care, formerly Dr. Zuckerbrand's. Hope to see you soon.
Your community radio.
Live from Main Street.
Don't change anything. I love your show just the way it is.
Mike Minarski and Paul Lash in the morning. And 80s all day and night. Your community radio.
SNSN.
Your community radio.
Live from Main Street.
Mike Minarski and Paul Lash in the morning and 80s all day and night.
SNSN.
Like they always say things that aren't stupid usually. And when they are stupid, it's funny.
And they are stupid, it's funny. It's funny.
Funny.
It's funny.
If you say so.
So did you have a lovely weekend?
Yeah, I didn't do anything.
You say that every Monday, like you go home and you put yourself in formaldehyde, and it's like all of a sudden you wake up on Monday morning and here you are.
On weekends supposed to be relaxing?
Huh?
I mean, I work all week.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. You're a busy guy. Busy guy you are.
Yes, I am.
What's the weather look like?
Well, right now it's 40 degrees outside, so that's not bad. Warming up. Be mostly sunny today. Highs will be somewhere around 57 degrees. However, what ruins it is the wind, 10 to 20 miles per hour. But tonight there'll be some clouds. Give away to mainly clear skies after midnight. Lows will be somewhere around 35 degrees. And of course, for your Tuesday, well, it's going to be generally sunny despite a few afternoon clouds. Highs will be somewhere around 53 degrees, so it's warming up a little bit. Again, the winds will continue to blow 10 to 20 miles per hour, which kind of ruins the 53. It makes it like 40, But anyway, and of course, for Tuesday evening, probably cloudy skies, somewhere around 28 degrees. And that's your weather from SNSN on this Monday, 03/21/2022.
22 what?
2022.
You said 2020.
2022.
Good morning, Lucas. Lucas in the chat room already.
Wow.
So
what's our...
The only thing I can think of right now is what you had said to me before we turned the microphones on.
Yeah.
And it's like silly rabbit tricks are for kids, but you saw something about rabbits that was kind of weird for Connecticut.
There's two bills in the House that is going to allow agricultural farms to process rabbits. So you'll be able to get a rabbit sandwich. You can go to McDonald's and get a big rabbit. That's coming.
Oh, that is awesome. That is awesome. Rabbits.
Yeah.
Like,
what's up, Doc?
Happy Easter.
Happy Easter. Yeah. So they want to eat the Easter bunny.
So they're actually trying to process rabbits because there's a demand for rabbit meat in Connecticut.
Apparently so. There are two bills in the House that actually looking to be able to process rabbits.
Lucas goes, "Let's go!"
Yeah, there's two bills in the House.
What's up, Doc?
Yeah. So I guess we have rabbit farms. Yeah. I mean, let's face it, you can replace the rabbits pretty quick.
There's not a lot of meat on a rabbit, I don't think. I've never had like Huffenpfeffer or anything like that. Or
everything tastes like chicken.
No, really. Have you ever had rabbit?
No, I haven't.
I've never had.
I might have years ago, a rabbit stew or something.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
You've had rabbit stew?
Yeah, they used to make rabbit stew.
Isn't that Huffenpfeffer or Huffenpfeffer or something like that? What is that?
I don't know.
Rabbit dishes.
Yeah. So
glazed rabbit.
So now you'd be able to go into a restaurant. Let me have a rabbit burger.
Huh?
Let me have a rabbit burger.
So, Lucas, why is your life going great right now? It's good to hear.
Mm-hmm. Maybe he's happy he can have some rabbit.
Come on, Lucas, come on over. We can have rabbit. Hey, Chris. Did you hear about the Connecticut's looking to process more rabbits?
They should.
More rabbits.
They should.
Yeah.
Why? Have you ever had a rabbit?
I have. I love it.
Do you really?
Yeah.
There we go. There's the reason right there.
Do you know why people don't eat rabbit in the United States?
Why?
Why?
Because of Thumper.
Thumper.
Because of Thumper. Oh, you can't kill a cute, cuddly little rabbit. Ask the French what they do with rabbit. Hossenpfeffer.
There you go.
I said that, but I don't even know what Hossenpfeffer is.
It's rabbit.
I know,
Stewed
but is it
rabbit.
like what?
It's stewed rabbit.
Oh, okay. So it's rabbit stew.
Yeah.
Well, Connecticut's got 2 bills in the house to allow farmers to.
Absolutely.
What does rabbit taste like? Rabbit.
It's
Chicken?
I hate to say it. It kind of tastes like chicken.
That's what Paul just said.
Yeah, but I mean, it's great.
Is it really?
Yep.
All right.
Well, we ended up eating Bambi, so now we
That's
eat.
right.
We,
If we can kill Bambi, we can kill Thumper.
there you go.
Jesus.
So.
And then Flowers next.
Yeah.
Oh God. I don't know. I just can't imagine.
Well,
But I think he's right. Thumper is.
well, did you ever think that you'd see buffalo on the in the meat
Yes.
department?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So there's buffalo.
Yeah. Well, I kind of figured that would happen at some point.
So what's wrong with?
I don't like buffalo.
There's
though.
alligator. You can buy alligator
Okay.
if you want alligator.
Do you like buffalo?
I haven't tried it.
It's to me, it's very, all right. So I had a buffalo burger and to me, it was mushy
Really?
and stringy.
Well, I heard it was stringy and it's much leaner,
Yeah.
but I don't know. I've never had any.
What about venison backstrap?
I've never liked venison.
Really?
I don't like the game taste of venison.
Well, is it, you say that to somebody that cooks it and they say, well, you just haven't had it right.
I know that's what everybody says. You didn't do it, you didn't cook it right. But
Yeah.
no, I never really cared too much for venison.
So Lloyd Van Lannen or V
Yeah.
or Van, whatever.
Yeah, whatever.
He we went over to his house.
Yep.
And he had venison backstrap.
Yep.
And the way he cooked it, it was unbelievable. He actually brought some to a football game.
Mm-hmm.
Right before we all got to have some before we did a football game at Grizzled High School.
Yeah.
It was phenomenal.
Really?
It was the leanest meat I've ever had in my life.
Mm.
Or I should say the most tender. And it was really good.
Oh.
It was very good.
Well, backstrap doesn't sound very tasty to me.
It sounds like a swim, doesn't it?
Well, when you think of
backstrap.
backstrap, where is it coming around from?
Looking for that good stuff.
Is that the part that goes down near the
In on
butt,
my
or is that the
backstroke.
butt strap? I don't know.
Well, no, it's the meat that goes. It's right through the spine, right?
Oh, okay.
Right down the spine. Backstrap,
Back scrap. Okay.
not scrap.
Oh, I didn't know.
Back strap.
Okay.
There you go.
Yeah, okay. So maybe we can have some rabbit strap.
Yeah, we could.
Yeah.
Laura says I've made venison before, and no one knew it was venison until I told them. Same for black bear.
Yeah. Well, we ate that stuff years ago. Now of them protected now, but yeah, a lot of people ate bear and they ate everything.
Now, Cindy, who was there that night, said that backstrap was amazing.
There you go.
It was delicious.
Yeah. I mean, there's
I
a
don't
lot,
think Melissa liked it so much.
yeah, there's a lot of foods that our ancestors ate and we don't even touch today.
Hmm?
We don't even eat a lot of that stuff today.
I think back in the day,
Yeah.
it was all whatever they can get their hands on.
Yeah. Now they're pushing you more towards plant-based stuff. you know,
Yeah, no.
Which to me
Yeah.
still hasn't come around to really be tasteful enough to eat. You can buy plant-based hamburger in a grocery store now, but yeah, it's just I tried it, but to me it haven't come around yet.
There's always beaver.
Yeah, that's true. They used to trap them a lot.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've never tried beaver. I mean, the pelts are worth a lot of money. Yeah.
Okay.
I used to watch the shows on TV where they would trap and stuff like
Oh,
that.
Paul, you're just so innocent. You're just so innocent.
I'm not going there.
You just said. Look at you take a cup of coffee. He's all nervous now. Oliver goes over Paul's head.
Yeah. I knew what you were talking about. But no, I'll go there.
You must have went to church yesterday.
No, I didn't. I'm bad. I have used to go all the time, but now I kind of like later.
Oh, come on.
Yeah.
Come on. Roxana says, my sister gave me venison without telling me when I was younger. When she told me, I grabbed her and popped her in the face a couple of times.
Mm-hmm.
If she would have told me, I wouldn't have punched her.
Yeah.
Which sister was that? Joy?
Yeah.
Is that the one you popped?
Yeah. I mean, a lot of people, eat squirrel, possum stew, I guess, things like that. You hear that all the time from,
Yeah.
in the mountains. I mean, you eat what you can eat. So, I mean, you ever watch Naked and Afraid and see what they eat? Jesus.
No.
They bark.
No.
Bugs.
No.
So we just got away from eating that stuff.
Let's see who's in the room. Good morning. Let's see. Lori was there.
Yeah.
Victoria is there.
Yeah.
Let's see. Roxana, Laura, Cindy. I don't know why. Hey, I don't know why. Victoria, your name is coming up as Facebook user today. I don't know why.
Well, is your Facebook user?
Yeah, but
Oh.
I think it's she may have jumped into a different group
Oh,
than the one she's normally in.
gotcha.
So,
Nope.
what is the gamiest game meat you've ever had?
I think it was venison.
Really?
Yeah.
See, now my dad has had woodchuck,
Oh.
which kind of tastes like pot roast.
Oh. I don't know.
It was a very rich. I mean, how much wood could a woodchuck chuck if you woodchuck could chuck wood,
Phil better watch out.
Speaking of Chuck Wood, I saw him the other day.
You did?
Yeah, it's a good guy.
Oh.
I don't know. I've had rattlesnake.
Mm-hmm. How's that?
Tastes like chicken.
It seems like everything tastes like chicken.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
You know what they say about chicken, right? Tastes like rattlesnake.
Is it kind of bony?
What? Rattlesnake?
Yeah.
There's no bones in a rattlesnake.
I'm just asking the question.
No.
So it's all meat.
It's weird.
Is it?
It's, yeah.
I don't think I could.
What if you didn't know?
Then I'd be pissed and I'd just pop something in the head just like she did.
Rattlesnake, the other white meat.
Yeah. Yeah. The only thing I've seen people eat was alligator. I guess it's quite good, I guess. Because you can sometimes you can have a restaurant, you can buy alligator. It used to be a buy alligator in a supermarket. Ostrich.
Mm-hmm.
You could buy ostrich meat in a supermarket. Yeah.
You know, when I was out in Arkansas for a while, what was the most popular fish that you could get at like Kroger's?
Yeah.
Trout.
Really?
Because they were very, very heavy in catfish.
Yeah.
They didn't rainbow trout was big.
Don't like fish.
You're not a fish guy?
Nope.
See, I like shellfish.
Shellfish, yeah. I like
Mhm.
scallops and shrimp and
Mm-hmm. Lobster?
Or I mean, I don't know. I don't eat lobster. I could,
No?
but I don't take my time to eat it. But
What the hell are
scallops-
brain sandwiches, Roxana?
Mm. Well, you can buy cow brains, I think.
It's gross. Wild boar. Yep. I have never had that. My dad has. Mountain lion
No.
and elk. I've had elk sausage.
Well, that'd be close to being a deer.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I guess what's the most exotic? There's a question for you. What's the most exotic food you've eaten?
I've never had bear, even though my daughter has had bear.
Yeah.
Rihanna, that is.
I'm bear every once in a while.
Hmm?
I'm bear every now and then.
Oh boy. Head cheese sandwiches are yummy.
I don't think so.
God, Victoria, you are not dead to me.
Wow.
Head cheese.
Yeah.
That's pig, right?
I don't know what it is. I don't eat it.
Could be.
I don't eat it.
They say the only thing that they have never been able to can or bottle off the pig is its snort.
Well, the dogs eat it.
Mm-hmm.
When you go to any dog, you go to any pet store, and you'll find them sitting there all dried up for the dogs to chew on.
How about Rocky Mountain oysters? You ever had those?
No.
No.
I mean, I guess you can buy them.
Yeah.
You get through the shell.
Do you even know what Rocky?
I know what
Mountain-
they are.
All right.
They don't fall off by themselves.
No. I saw them on the Food Network or whatever, the Food Channel, cooking them and cut them up, and I just cringed the entire time.
Yeah. Well, you got to remember, way back when whenever they caught an animal, they ate it from front to rear.
How about lamb fries?
See,
That's basically Rocky Mountain oysters, sheep version.
oh no, I when lamb cooks, it smells like crazy. I don't even when it cooks, it smells.
No.
Because my wife will buy it every now and then, and it stinks up the house.
Hmm.
Yeah, I don't eat lamb.
Last time I cooked lamb, it was I didn't like it. It was all I could smell was the wool burn.
Yeah, you're supposed to take the wool off.
Oh.
Oh, speaking of sheep, apparently they found one that was in the wild for over 4 years.
What?
Yeah, a sheep. It was out in the wild for 4 years, and they finally caught up with it, and they finally shaved it off. I forget how many pounds of wool they took off this thing.
Off of
Yeah.
Well, how often do they? It's once a year
No,
or
it's
twice a year?
Yeah,
or-
it's like every 6 months, I guess they shear them. And this thing hadn't been sheared in 4 years. I mean, I forget how many pounds they got off of the guy, but they just found this sheep from the wild. I forget it was in Australia. I don't know where it was, but yeah, 4 years they finally found the guy. Of course, he looked like a little sheepish thing after they took
Yeah.
all the wool off. But
Yeah.
so he survived.
Did he have a soccer ball that he named Wilson? Or
I don't know.
Bah.
Oh well.
It's a little warm over here.
Yeah.
A little warm.
But it's just amazing how things survived. So
Why wouldn't it survive? Is that something that they're?
I don't know. Survived on its own, which is
I
good.
mean, how would sheep survive before we sheared them?
I don't know.
Well, they would have had to. I
Oh,
think
sure.
so.
Yeah.
All right. So enough of gamey food.
Okay.
We always find something stupid, don't we? You had to come up with rabbits.
Well, let's
Come up with rabbits, and then here we go. Right down the
state of Connecticut.
Talk about going down the rabbit hole.
Well, state of Connecticut wants to. I'm sure all the animal folks will be on that one.
Why?
Killing rabbits.
Do they do the same thing with cows?
No. The cows are probably pushing it. They're probably saying, "Eat more rabbit."
I wouldn't worry about it then. Eat more rabbit.
Eat more rabbit.
It's like Chick-fil-A. You ever see the Chick-fil-A commercials?
eat more chicken.
Eat more chicken.
Well, it's gonna-
CHIKIN. Eat more
Yeah.
chicken.
Now they're going to be eating more rabbit.
Oh goodness. So half of those I never really ate.
Yeah.
I had the backstrap. That was really good.
Yeah.
It was made with jalapenos and cream cheese. It was
Well, that
it
was-
was good.
Jalapenos would make it tasty
It was.
because it would be kind of a little on a warm
It was
side.
just really tender.
Yeah.
That was the thing.
It all comes down to the cooking. So, but
Well, they say, once you cook it right, that's it.
Yeah. Well,
That's it.
Yeah. So.
All right. So we're getting past the whole animal thing. Speaking of animals, it's almost election time.
It is.
It's going to be there sooner than you think.
Well,
Okay.
yeah.
So the borough elections, we have borough elections this year.
Really?
Yes,
Really?
sir. Yes, sir.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. I don't know of who's running, if anybody's even going to run against Mr. Sharkey
I don't know.
or
That's,
or the reigning Burgesses that are
yeah.
seated now.
Yeah. I don't think anybody's come out and said anything yet. Yeah, it's too early yet.
I had heard that they were going to move the borough elections, or the towns had the boroughs had their option to move them towards the regular voting cycle
Oh,
in November with everybody else.
So when do they do it now?
It's like April, May.
Oh,
April.
really?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know it was that early.
Yeah.
Well, if it's April, May, we haven't heard anybody that's running for anybody.
No.
Not yet.
No.
Wow. I didn't realize that. Well, hey.
I think the last time there was actually 100 votes casted was when Al and Tim went head to head.
Yeah.
That was the last time Al ran.
Yeah.
Al Gear.
Yeah.
Mr. Jewett City.
Yeah.
So
Well, we'll
I don't
find. No, we'll see. Maybe this
there's usually not much of a change,
Well.
if anything. So
probably nothing going to happen.
no.
Yeah.
No.
So, interesting.
Well, if that broke, don't fix it, right?
Yeah. Well, there's really no other elections other than, town elections this year at all, right? Nobody's up because they were last year. So we have another year.
Wait a minute. No, are you talking about for the town?
Yeah.
Oh no, the borough I believe is
This year.
I think I think the Warden and Burgesses are up
I don't know.
this year.
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, but there's nothing in the town this year.
Huh?
Nothing for the town.
No.
No.
Well, there are some. There's some things, but
Yeah. What would we run it? What would you change it? Because I thought the
well, it's not
elections-
for selectmen or anything like that.
Well,
Oh no. You know what's coming up is like state stuff.
yeah, state.
Yeah.
Yeah, like Lamont.
Mhm.
Is up.
Lanu. Is Lanu up?
I thought
It's every 2 years, right?
No, I think he's every 4.
No.
2?
Dos.
Oh.
Yeah, I think he's
up.
he's up again. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Man, has he been in there almost 4 years?
Guess so.
Holy, wow! I didn't think.
Yeah. A famous man, Blumenthal, is up. He's
Mhm.
running. Somebody's
Chris
running.
Murphy.
Is he up again? I thought Chris
Mhm.
Murphy wasn't running.
Who cares? Who cares about Chris Murphy? Really?
Oh, he's our big. He's a big expert on Ukraine.
Oh, getting back to the meat thing.
Okay.
Victoria says rabbit is easier to digest than any other meat.
Really? Oh, I didn't know that.
You know why?
Why?
Because they're just so sweet and kind.
They're easy on your butt.
Rabbits are just nice.
Well,
They just kind of go right through. Like,
yeah. I wonder if that's going to have an impact on the Easter eggs.
I don't know.
Oh,
Happy Easter. Let's
Yeah.
process our rabbit.
yeah.
So, all right. So now the state state elections are coming up this year,
State
Okay.
elections are coming up.
and the big one,
Yeah.
the big one,
Yeah.
ding, 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 ding. In this corner,
Yep.
Governor Ned Lamont,
He's up.
reigning champion
Yeah.
against the contender
What do you, what did I,
Bob Stefanowski.
What did-
Stefanowski. I don't know
what did I tell you? What he was going to do? He's going to make himself look good, right? Get rid of the masks, put it on the individual so it wasn't him. He's going to go along with reducing the sales tax on gas, at least until,
June 30th.
yeah.
It hasn't hit yet though.
I don't think it's hit yet.
Even though gas has gone down about 12 cents in the last week.
Yeah, but yeah, they're talking about doing that, and he's doing stuff to make himself look good. I told you that was going to happen.
Let's see. You mentioned Governor Lamont, and the people start talking.
Yeah. I think the side of the state, I'm not a big Lamont fan.
He doesn't have to win this side of the state.
No, he's going to win.
This is why we don't matter.
That's right. He's concentrating mostly on the
Big Four.
Yeah, the western part of the state. Yeah, that's what he's concentrating.
Well, you got Hartford, New Haven,
Yeah.
Bridgeport, and Danbury.
Yeah, that's where all the money's going.
Those are the big four.
Yeah, he's going
And if you win two of them, you got it.
Yeah.
There's 169 towns in Connecticut, right?
Yeah.
Stefanowski, I think he pulled like 70% of them.
But
So you look at the map,
Yeah.
and it shows like the whole map is pretty much red.
Yeah.
But
The big cities.
the votes aren't there.
Yeah.
This is why the Democrats go to
Yeah.
town. We went from like Washington.
Absolutely.
They go to Bridgeport. They go to New Haven.
Right.
And the reason
Well-
for that is because that's where the votes are. There's no votes in the eastern part of Connecticut.
Correct. I mean, the mayor of Hartford, he's buddy with Lamont. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I mean, let's face it. I mean, those bigger cities have got to learn what the hell's going on.
Mhm.
So it'll be interesting. That's why Blumenthal don't come here. He could give a crap about this side of the state because he knows damn well.
Well, look at Hillary when she was running. She
never
didn't come
came
anywhere
here.
near
She
here.
never came here.
No.
No.
Bridgeport, New Haven.
Yeah.
I think it's pretty much
Maybe
was it.
Maybe we need to split Connecticut in half.
East Connecticut and West Connecticut.
Hey, there's West.
We're seceding
There's
from the
West
Union.
Virginia and Virginia, right?
Yeah, well, okay, all right, fine. All right.
Why not split us down the middle?
I don't know. Maybe Lisbon's gonna invade Jewett City. Who knows?
Where could we split it? If we could somehow just
Here come the Columbiates with their muskets.
We got to cut Hartford out. We don't want Hartford in this side of the state. No, we don't.
Hartford, I
don't-
would not want to live in Hartford. Right
No,
now.
we don't want Hartford in our part of eastern Connecticut. So we need to cut it. We have to take the map and just go along the top and then go down the side. You know what I'm saying?
Victoria says UConn makes a difference for Democrats. All those quote unquote woke students.
There's a lot of them.
Mhm.
That is true. That's what they're teaching them. Yeah. It's going to be interesting to see. I mean, let's face it. With Ukraine going on and the possibility of a third world war, how many of these 18 and 19-year-olds are going to step up to the plate? It'd be interesting.
Really, honestly, Paul, if it gets to that point, is anybody really going to need to step up?
Yeah, they're going to have to step up.
Do you think anybody's going to have to step
Yeah.
up, or do you think it's all going to be one big push button?
Well, who knows? But you kind of wonder. Yeah, how many of them are going to wake up?
It's a frightening thought.
It's a frightening thought
It's a very frightening thought.
because during the other wars we've had, a lot of young people stepped right up and do what they had to do. But this time, if they force the draft, it's not really going to be men; it's going to be women.
But it will even get that far.
I understand what you're saying, but
I don't think there's going to be much of a ground game.
Yeah, well, probably not. But
You know?
you still need soldiers to do. So
Victoria says, Paul has said that to hubby, east of the Connecticut River.
Yeah.
Eastern Connecticut, the state of Eastern Connecticut.
yeah, yeah.
I don't see that happening. Do you
Oh,
really?
no, it won't
Of course
happen.
not.
It won't happen. But we don't have any control at all.
Mhm.
It's always done by the four big cities.
But do you think Ned has done enough to win a second term?
Sure, he is.
Okay.
They're gonna love him because he's giving stuff away.
Okay.
I'm sure there's a lot of stuff going on in Hartford. We're not saying. I think they just win a big. Hartford just won a big court battle. I don't know how many millions of dollars for all those special schools they got there in Hartford. Yeah, but some I forget what it is, but they got millions and millions of dollars to invest in the schools in the Hartford area. Yeah. was a big court case
Mhm.
that's been going on for about 14, 15 years. And they just won it. So all the kids in Hartford are going to make out.
But not outside here.
There's nothing coming here. Nope. Yeah. I mean, we're lucky we got.
But you know
free-
why? You know why that is.
You know? I mean, the kids in Hartford are no different than the kids around here. What the hell's the difference?
Is it ever really been about that?
No.
It's not about that.
I mean,
It's the number of votes.
yeah. I mean, yeah. Well,
That's what they're concerned with is
Yeah.
how many votes are here, how many votes are there.
Yeah.
You know, if you're gonna campaign, let's say you need 2 towns, and you're gonna go to Norwich, or you gotta win Bridgeport. Where are you going?
Bridgeport.
Yeah, you're not going anywhere near Norwich.
Correct.
You could have everybody vote for your competitor.
Yep.
Out of Norwich.
Yep.
But you could do that out of 5 streets in Bridgeport.
Yeah, that's true. You're absolutely right.
See what I mean?
Yeah.
So, I mean, 5. That's a little.
It's unfortunate we just have nothing here, no representation.
Wendy said Lamont let renters get away with not paying. Landlords are mad.
Yeah, but there's a lot more renters than there are landlords.
Mm-hmm.
So guess what?
It's true.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why it's coming up Facebook user on a lot of people. I think actually, if you jump in now, I think there's a link you gotta. It says, allow your name to be shown.
Oh.
But I can tell you this right here. This is Victoria. She goes, he probably will win, Lamont, that is, but I won't vote for him on the off chance that people have realized what he really is.
Oh, yeah. I mean, a lot of people down here certainly realize that. They're not going to vote for him. But, we don't count.
Bob says we lost GE and Pratt and Whitney. Did we lose Pratt and Whitney?
I know we lost.
I know we lost GE.
GE, but I wasn't sure about Pratt Whitney because I think Pratt Whitney's still in Hartford.
Okay.
I think they're still.
I thought East Hartford, right?
Yeah, they're in East Hartford. I think they're still there. I didn't think they left.
I didn't think so either.
No.
I didn't know about that one. Not saying it didn't, but
Yeah.
it's in another country. It's another part of the state. But do you think Stefanowski will go ahead and make enough impact, through his ad campaigns or whatever to kind of, flip the people that think that Lamont is heading us to the promised land?
Well, the problem is that I'm sure that a lot of the folks in the Bridgeport and those areas down that way in Norwalk didn't like the idea of our kids being masked either.
Mhm.
I mean, but all parents had the same feeling about kids have to wear masks, so maybe, and Lamont was the big one against that, making kids wear masks and making everybody get a shot, everybody else. So, people remember, maybe Stefanowski will have a chance, but.
Well, let me ask you this. One of the things that we talked about, you and I, a few times, the last election cycle was, especially around here in Eastern Connecticut, people were voting party lines, Republican straight across.
Correct.
Because of, the things that have happened really in the last few months, with the Democrats being in power.
There's still things going on in Washington that the Democrats are impacting us in a way. So people remember that.
So like we even know just in Griswold alone, the Republicans, it seemed like, right across the board. Right.
Yeah.
And I say this a lot. I brought this up a lot is look at our second selectman, very nice person.
Yeah.
Nice guy.
Yep.
Nobody knows him.
Right.
I mean, there's a few, but he didn't really campaign.
No.
But he got the most votes.
I know. It's unbelievable.
Richard Matters is our second selectman.
Yeah.
And he's probably the most capable, or I should say qualified out of all of them because of his history, in Franklin.
Well, he's had history in Franklin, but how
Right.
many years ago was that? I mean, yeah. I could have been an expert on something 15 years ago, but
Mhm.
everything changes. You know, it's the old thinking, probably.
Okay.
You need new thinkers, people from today. Just because you had the experience doesn't mean that you're an expert. So I wouldn't say he's the.
So is Stefanowski enough of a new thinker to flip the switch?
Well, he tried it the last time. He came close, but he lost. So he's trying it again. I don't know who else is running.
Okay. Well, Dana Bennett, first time,
Yep.
she lost.
Yep.
Second time, she
won.
won.
Yeah. And that's because of what was going on.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what's going on? Is it enough to
That's
to change it?
It all depends what happens in DC. I mean, let's face it. I mean, a lot of people are not happy with Uncle Joe.
That's why people, I feel they voted party lines in the last
They're
election.
not happy.
It happened in a lot of towns. Victoria said it happened in her town. It happened in our town.
Oh yeah, but it didn't happen in
You know?
Hartford. It didn't happen in.
Because those are huge Democratic towns.
Yeah. I mean,
But even in the towns that were hugely Democratic, but we're talking huge populations.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, compared to the other smaller towns
Yeah.
that are predominantly Republican.
Yeah.
That's the game. It's a game.
Yeah.
It's a numbers game.
yeah. Well, the other thing you got going on now is you got the Hunter laptop that's out. Hunter Biden's laptop now, and the New York Times just finally realized, yeah, it is the Hunter's laptop. So now they're investigating that laptop.
Mhm.
They tie Uncle Joe to that. Well, you know, we'll see. It's unfortunate because when politicians go into office, they're pretty straightforward, and then they get corrupted by the system, and that's unfortunate. They all turn corrupt. I mean, you go in broke and you come out a millionaire, pretty much.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So Ned was broke? No.
Nick, he wasn't broke now. Let's face it, he came from money.
Yeah, he was raised up on Mount Olympus.
Oh yeah, he's big bucks. Yeah, his wife too, I think, right? Yeah.
Money comes to money, right?
So well, we'll have to see. We got another 6 months to go, so 5 months, whatever.
But Republicans did very well across the state.
Yes, they did.
So
I mean, we'll have to see what happens. I mean, like I said, all depends what happens in Washington. Right now, personally, I just don't have enough. I don't feel comfortable with Uncle Joe in there. I don't think he's got a backbone.
okay.
And he's the leader of a free world. And what's he done? I mean, he fumbles. And I mean, you need somebody that's, I mean, I don't care if he was a Republican or a Democrat. You need somebody that's strong. You know?
He's going to do the thing.
Well, who the hell knows what he's going to do?
Do the thing, man. Got to do the thing.
Yeah. So we'll have to wait and see.
So it doesn't sound like you have a lot of hope.
I don't. I don't have a lot of hope in that guy. I don't. I mean, let's face it. He's on a downward. He's on the downward. He's come up to the top of the hill. Now he's on a downward spin.
Mhm.
Let's face it. And they think he's going to run again.
I'm not a Biden fan. Never have been.
No.
Not at
Well,
all.
we tried to give the guy the benefit of the doubt. You know.
Come on, even when he was campaigning, there was
He was hiding in
what-
his basement. Yeah, we know.
you know a
that.
word kept coming into my mind every time. I'm thinking about, okay, who are you going to vote for? The word competence kept coming into my head.
Yeah.
And, who was more competent of the two in my estimation? Just listen to Joe Biden speak. I'm not saying he hasn't had a history. I'm not saying that he's never done anything.
Oh, he hasn't.
But, well, maybe not. But if you take a look at it and you listen to him, he can't even speak.
No.
And that's what bothers me a lot, is we have somebody running. He's the leader of the free world.
There are people that are his age that are acting like him that are living in convalescent homes, for Christ's sakes.
Yeah.
Think about it. They have the same issues these guys. They're living in convalescent homes. Not that they can walk around and do stuff, but they'll live it in a.
All right, so if you're gonna play that card, let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
Do you think Paul Lash
Mhm.
is smart enough or quick thinker to be president of the United States at 78? Because now think about it. Smoking Joe is the same age.
Yeah, yeah.
And now you're talking about nursing homes.
Yeah.
So now you're 78.
Yeah.
So
I think I'm a little sharper than Joe.
okay.
I mean, not that I'm super sharp. No.
No, I think you definitely have your wits about you, and you definitely, can think for yourself. I mean, I talk to you almost every day for the last 6 years, for crying out loud.
Yeah. But would I want that responsibility? Probably not. I don't have an ego.
Well, it's not about responsibility. It's about, could you do it? Do you think do you feel like your brain is still cooking well enough that you can handle the job better than Joe Biden?
Then I think I would have a lot of people around me that I would use.
Yeah, but so did Clinton, so did Reagan, so did Bush and Bush. I mean, they had
the idea is to have people around you that can really help you out.
Obama, Trump.
Yeah. You need to have those people around you to help you do what you got to do. If you got the right people on your side, then you can accomplish anything.
Mhm.
But he does. I don't think he still has. I don't think he's got the oomph to speak in front of people. He's not polished.
Who, Joe?
Yeah.
So you think he just stutters?
He does.
I know, but do you think he stutters, or do you
Well,
think?
they say somebody. No, we start saying that. They say he has a speech impediment, so we got to be careful. Yeah. So.
See, now Victoria says, but Paul doesn't have dementia.
Yeah.
He can speak in full sentences without a teleprompter.
Yeah, that's true.
So now that's the other thing.
Yeah.
Does Joe Biden have dementia? Does he have sundowners? Does he have something like that?
He's got to have something, because if you're normal, you wouldn't be what he's doing.
Okay.
That's right. And I think they're very afraid of him speaking from the, shooting from the hip, because you don't know what he's going to come out with when he shoots from the hip. Because once he shoots from the hip and he says something wrong, now they got to repair it. I don't think they like that idea. And he fries away from when the newspaper guys ask him questions.
Fries away.
Yeah, he goes. He's gone.
There you go, Paul.
He
You're
won't.
losing it.
Yeah.
Fries away. He's starting to sound like Elmer Fudd now. He flies away.
Dirty wabbit.
I hear they're processing wabbits. Kill the wabbit. Kill the wabbit.
Oh boy.
Oh Jesus.
Well, it's gonna be interesting. We still got a couple more years to go
With what?
with Biden.
Oh.
They're already coming up.
Do you think he'll last? Do you think he'll last a couple of years?
Very well.
That was always my thing that I thought about.
He gets top-notch medical care.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
But it doesn't mean he's bionic or.
No. But I'm sure they're keeping it.
Or
If he's got something wrong with him, they're definitely treating whatever it is, and they've got people behind him telling them what to do.
don't you think they all do? Don't
Yeah.
you think all the presidents?
That's why they have
do?
advisors.
Mm-hmm.
That's why there's advisors.
So does that mean the president is just a figurehead?
What do you think?
He's a bobblehead.
You think he makes the sole decision? No.
Oh hell no!
Hell no.
Hell no!
That's what he likes to say. That's what the advisors do. He's got a whole list of advisors to sit down in the room and make a decision. Here you go, Joe. Tell him this.
Well, Joe may get into, what he can do after this? He can get into, because he does a lot of, creepy whispering.
Yeah.
He can get into ASMR. Hey, just sit back and relax.
Yeah.
Listen to the sound of my voice. Let's do the thing.
Yeah. Yeah. He could be a professional.
That's creepy.
He could be a professional sniffer. Yeah.
Come here.
He must like hairspray.
I don't know. Let's ASMR Joe. Yeah,
Oh well.
it's good to see you.
That's why him and Putin don't get along.
Just relax.
Putin doesn't have any hair.
Vladimir, just kind of calm down a little bit, Vlad. Let's have some pudding. Bill Cosby's out. We'll get together. Have a pudding.
Yeah. I would have loved to have been a fly on the wall with that 2-hour conversation he had with the Chinese president, whatever you want to call him. I would love to have been a fly on the wall. What was going on? You know,
I don't know.
what was said? Kind of wonder.
What do you think it said?
I don't know. Who the hell knows? You think that if you're the president of a country, especially China, that Joe tells you, oh, sure, Joe.
Do that again.
Hey, Joe.
I don't know. Do you think the original plan was to get rid of Joe just to install Kamala Harris? And if they did that, wow, is that really a victory?
No, oh my God. She can't even talk in front of high school kids and kids at school.
Huh?
She's just, I don't know. I don't know what that was all about. There could have been somebody else they could have put in there rather than her.
Would you rather have Hillary or Kamala?
Oh
Or
God.
Kamala?
You know, to be honest with you,
And then you got to have one.
you know,
You got to have one.
I
Which
think-
one would it be?
I think I would take Hillary.
Okay, it's fair.
Hillary's got. I mean, we all know Hillary, but she's a little bit smarter in the brain than.
So you're going to risk crooked for an unknown entity.
What's the difference?
There you go.
They're all crooked.
Okay.
You might as well have somebody.
I don't think they're all crooked.
Yeah.
I think some of them actually give a shit.
Well, they're far and few between. They're far and few between.
I think we have people in Connecticut that care.
Well, there are some.
they-
Yeah, I agree, but they're in Connecticut. They're not in Washington. That's
Maybe
the
they should
difference.
be.
That's the difference. Well, maybe they should be. You're absolutely correct. But you hate to see these people in Connecticut go to Washington and then get corrupted. Because you all know you got to kiss one another's ass to get anything you want done. That's how it works. You know, you give me this, I'll give you that. And that's the games they have to play. And that's the games they have to play at Hartford as well. That's the way politicians work. We all know that. You know, you vote for this, and I'll support you on that.
So do you think we have legislators or do you think we have politicians in Connecticut?
We have politicians. We don't have legislators.
We don't have any.
Well, in Connecticut, we probably have some. I'm not going to say they're all,
No.
but some of them that have been there forever are politicians.
Mhm.
That's what happens. You go in as a legislature, and then you come out as a politician. That's the next step promotion you go to. I mean, Lamont's had his share of a few that have been a little crooked. They had to, just quit. He just had one that was part of his cabinet that had to, it was just taking money from the COVID money or some goddamn thing. So this goes to show you they're not all honest. Yeah. So
Then why do we believe in them? If we have the if we have the thought in the back of our head that they're all just quote unquote politicians.
because unfortunately, a lot of us believe that, but there's a lot of people that don't believe that. And that's how they keep getting back in again.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Do you think, for our own representative for the 45th district,
Mhm.
Brian Lanou,
Yeah.
do you think he's a legislator or a politician?
I think right now he's a legislator.
Mhm.
Yeah. I think Summers is a legislator.
Yeah.
And not a politician yet.
I think we're lucky.
Yeah.
That we have a couple here, and as controversial as Ann Dauphiné has been, I think she cares as well.
Yeah, she's a legislator.
You know, and I think we're fortunate,
Yeah.
you know, to have those people here representing us.
Right.
That's my own opinion.
No, I agree, but hopefully they'll remain a legislator. I mean, they've only been in there a short time. I mean,
I think there's a lot of there's this thing called character,
yeah,
and I think sometimes there are some people that just have unwavering character, and that's what I choose to believe right now. So.
yeah. So, well, time will tell. What we can do is hopefully. What I want to see happen in this year is that the Washington House and Senate become more balanced. You know,
Right.
that there's that, you know, it's not all one-sided, but it's balanced where one party can't take and get everything they want done. It's between both of them to make the decision. And that's what we need. Yeah. But unfortunately, that can't happen because if you have a 50-50 split, the person who's, you know, Kamala Harris makes the final decision.
Yummy.
Yeah. So now you know you got to have it more than one side.
So here's some names that I think we're pretty fortunate in the eastern part of the state to have: Rick Hayes, Ann Dauphiné, Brian Lanou, Heather Summers, Doug Dubitsky.
Yep.
So
yeah, and those are legislators.
Yeah,
yeah, not politicians.
And Greg down in Stonington.
I don't know who he is.
Yeah, good guy. Good guy. He's also a detective. The Stonington Police Department. So,
oh, there you go.
I talked to him, Greg Howard.
Yeah.
Talked to him. Nice guy.
Yeah.
And you can tell that he cares. He's very involved in also youth sports as well.
Well, like I said, what happens, you have a legislator who goes in there who has the people on their agenda. And then when they become a politician, it becomes their agenda.
Do you think, though, but like some of these people are seasoned? They've been in there a while and they still have the support. There's support, there's voter support, and then I think there's integrity support. I think the people that are listed right now in the room have a lot of integrity support.
Yeah.
Not just voter support.
Right. Exactly.
Lamont's got voter support.
Yeah.
That's just my opinion.
I think you're right. I don't think he's got the integrity.
Do you think he cares? Do you think he actually cares about the state of Connecticut? I know this is your opinion and may not even be a fair question to ask, but do you think that our governor cares about the state of Connecticut, or do you think he is doing it strictly for his own personal and political gain?
I think it's political.
Okay.
That's my opinion. He may have come in thinking the state of Connecticut, but I think right now he's political.
Do you think he's thinking Washington?
Could be. He's got his nose up Washington's ass, let's face it. I mean, he does. Everything he's doing is blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
And now the gun thing, he's pushing the gun thing again, you know. So, yeah, he's definitely looking to go someplace in Washington after this is all over. Mm-hmm. Definitely. So, I mean, the problem with us too is we're all one-sided. The whole state of Connecticut is run by a Democratic Senate and a Democratic House.
But do you think the red wave is going to continue into this election? It sure ran right through the local elections. Yeah. Do you think it will be enough to sustain to go through the state elections as well?
Well,
state and national.
Well, we had COVID. Everybody was ticked off of what's going on with COVID and what they were doing. Well, you notice how they're pushing COVID away now. It's going away. Even our friend
here you go.
He's saying we don't need to worry about it.
Who?
What the hell's his name?
Fauci. Yeah.
So, but yeah, that's going away.
He said yesterday he was cautiously optimistic.
Yeah. Yeah. because they know. So they gotta. I'm telling you, they're going to give all kinds of crap. You're going to get a lot of stuff that they're going to look good between now and November. Yeah, you know the funny thing about it is the reductions of tax. The reductions of taxes, gas tax was a Republican's idea. But I'm surprised Lamont's going along with it only because he knows that it's what people need right now. And it's going to make him look good.
It's a victory.
Sure it
It's
is.
a small victory
Well,
leading into the elections.
well, what did he?
Because does he think that Stefanowski has a lot of momentum building
He does.
behind him?
Well, the gun thing, he had the gun. What do you think?
I was just going to say he's going to have to
Yeah.
pull the trigger on some things, but
well, he came.
no
with,
pun intended.
Well, he came here to Griswold to support the Patchogue State Forest thing. He was all for that. So, there you go. He's going to do something to
minute.
make himself look good.
Okay. There were a lot of local people
Oh, I agree.
that were all for the gun range. They were all for it. And they wanted it, and they thought it was the best idea.
because I think it was sold the wrong way. It was sold like it was going to be a big enhancement to the town.
And then a lot of people did a 180
right.
when they almost got run out of town on a rail.
Well, a lot of people did a 180 because they found out we ain't going to get anything. I mean, the whole thing, don't forget, the whole thing was, when you think about it, when it first got pushed here, a lot of people in town made the assumption that it was going to bring dollars into the town. You know what I'm saying? We were going to get, police coming to our restaurants and more people here. And blah,
That was
blah,
the
blah.
thought. Yeah.
That was the thought. And that's how it got sold. All right. Fire.
Oh, here we go.
Ambulance.
Ambulance and fire.
Yeah.
And they're moving.
And they're moving. So that was the reason why when they came in and they first sold it, where a lot of people fell for it. Then you started to find out you're not going to get anything. So that's why a lot of people did a 180.
Republicans and Democrats alike.
I think both. Yeah. Yeah. They found out that, we're not going to get nothing out of this.
Do you think maybe they just weren't sure?
No, I think a lot of people got sold down the river the first time in. Because I went to the first meeting when they first came in here, and I go, wow, that sounds pretty good, man. Making the assumption, we're going to get some stuff in here. Because that's how desperate we are. We are desperate to get money into this town. And, that's what happened.
Is it any town? Maybe not Lisbon, because they have Lisbon Landing.
Yeah.
They get a lot of revenue from that.
Yeah, but we've been desperate for a long time to get funds into this town. I mean, it was just nothing happening.
What about Plainfield?
They're getting things happening up there. I agree. A lot of things happening.
So is Grizzle just the redheaded stepchild?
Who knows? It's
No
just-
offense to any redheaded stepchildren, of course.
I mean, we haven't been that lucky to get anything to come in here for some reason. I don't know what it is. It's the environment. I don't know if it's the environment of the town. Is the town preventing them? I don't think so. I think the town would welcome anybody to come. The data centers, who the hell knows what's going to happen with that? We don't know if they're ever going to come or not.
It just seems like in the last few years, anything that has the potential to come here has not.
Not a-
So who's stopping that?
I don't know.
Where's the block?
I don't know.
I don't think it's Todd Babbitt. I mean, Todd Babbitt did everything he could, try to push the legislature. I mean, try to push the infrastructure through, and he did. To get things built so people will come in. So now what's going on?
Yeah.
So do we just blame it on COVID? Everything on COVID?
Well, COVID had
Everything just stopped.
it did stop. I think we had the momentum going, and then COVID came in and it stopped it. You're right. But we're at a standstill. We got nothing. Everybody. What's the one thing everybody wants? Everybody does not want their taxes to go up.
Court just said it, infrastructure.
That's coming.
I know, but what I'm seeing is that, like Todd Babbitt pushed to get it through, and he was, which no one else did.
Yeah. I mean, what's holding it up?
That's what I mean. Do we blame it on COVID? I mean, he got it voted on.
Yeah.
He got a yes vote.
Yeah.
Okay. So why are we not doing it?
Waiting for USDA again. See what happened with USDA when they put in the grant for USDA, they put the water and sewer together.
Okay.
Then they came back with a whole new group and said you got to split it, separate the water and separate the sewer. So they had to go back and they had to split it. Well, it's not as simple as just taking the paper and cutting it in half. There's a lot of research you got to go into.
So is it getting done?
It's getting done.
Okay.
Yeah.
How long is it going to take?
I mean,
You think with COVID, there had nothing but time.
all I know is that if the USDA does their thing and they finally get it through, it'll be beneficial for the town for waiting for the amount of funds that they may get out of it. They're still hoping. I know. I mean, there's design work going on now. And the last word I heard, they were still hoping to have it start sometime this year.
And do you think changing the entire regime, going into a Republican state-led government, you think that'll make a difference?
No.
No, I'm a card-carrying Republican. I've said it a million times.
No,
but do
because
you think that'll make a change?
Well, no, make a change. Like, don't forget.
So it doesn't matter.
Well, here's the thing that helped. Don't forget, USDA is the feds. So don't forget, we changed over to a different party, different people in Washington. So that kind of slowed things down. So,
all right, we're gonna take a quick break. Give your jowls a break for a minute. Be back in a minute right here on SNSN.
Don't just wish for a winning deal, make it Dish. It will make it real. Don't just wish, make it Dish.
Hey everyone, this is Ellis Dish from Dish Motors. We're back better than ever with our new sales and service center on Route 32 in North Franklin. Everyone says there's nothing better than dealing with the dishes, and here's why. Selection. We have the area's largest inventory of off-lease, one-owner vehicles of all makes and models. You name it, we got it, or I'll get it for you at no additional charge. Quality. Each vehicle goes through a rigorous 120-point safety and quality check. Nothing leaves the lot without my personal approval. Convenience. We have financing sources for almost any situation. We offer on-site registration processing, and we have maintenance programs for years of stress-free ownership. And now open for all your maintenance needs. Our full-service repair facility, where oil changes start at just $19.99. Call today for your appointment or just stop by. So save thousands and deal with the dishes. Route 32, North Franklin. Or check us out online at dishfranklin.com. Or ring us, 860-383-4750.
Don't just wish, make it Dish.
Remember groups that you had forgotten about on One Hit Wonders, Monday through Friday, 12 to 1 on SNSN. All right, here we go. We're back. Well, I think we've
exhausted Monty.
Yeah, I think so. We beat the hell out of it today.
Nobody had any comments. We said anything.
No, I don't know what's happening.
Yeah, they're probably sick of hearing it.
Could be.
Yeah.
Could be. All right, tomorrow is what is tomorrow? Tomorrow's Tuesday, and we will once again have all paws on deck tomorrow. That's these guys right here. These guys, they will be here tomorrow with puppies. They're a Connecticut-based dog rescue. Susanna will be here with friends, and that'll be in the 8:30 to 9.
Oh.
So tomorrow.
Okay.
All right. So, Paul, have a wonderful day.
You too.
And we will see you once again tomorrow morning. And be safe, everyone. Bye-bye.
Life is full of choices. At Jewett City Savings Bank, we can make one choice easy, finding the right checking account. We offer a range of affordable accounts to fit your budget and needs, and each gives you the freedom to access your money the way you want, online, through our mobile app, or with your debit card. It's your money and your choice. To learn more about the account that's right for you, stop by one of our offices or visit us at jcsbank.com. Jewett City Savings Bank, member FDIC.
Did you know that Allstate Insurance, the Trahan agency, has 2 offices now, Plainfield and East Lyme? And that's good news for you, since Kevin Trahan has been in the insurance business for well over a quarter of a century. Plus, he's easy to find. Just search in any browser, Kevin Trahan, Allstate Insurance. And when you get to his Facebook page, you'll find tons of helpful information on questions you may not even have thought to ask. Allstate Insurance, Trahan Agency, Plainfield and East Lyme, proud sponsor of Griswold Youth Football.
Hi, my name is Dr. Katina Simmons. I'm the optometrist and the new owner of Grizzled Eye Care, formerly the office of Dr. Joel Zuckerbaum. I would like to welcome you and your family to make an appointment today for an eye exam. Even though the name has changed, we are still providing the same family-friendly eye care as Dr. Z. We are located at 8 North Main Street in Jewett City. You can also find Grizzled Eye Care on Facebook and send us a message. Don't forget that eye exams correlate to your whole body health too. It's not just new glasses and contacts. So